Despite the elevated bonuses for the Chase Inc. cards and the Hilton credit cards ending as of last month, there are still some fantastic limited time elevated welcome bonus offers that are currently available. And so in this video, I'm going to walk through the best elevated welcome bonuses that you need to prioritize right now and the specific value that you're going to be able to get from them. I'm going to include credit cards from Chase, American Express, and Capital One, and some welcome bonus offers that are for personal cards and business cards. So there's going to be something for everyone in this video. So if we get right into it, the first welcome bonus is going to be for the mid-tier Marriott Bonvoy Boundless, which has an annual fee of $95. And the Bonvoy Boundless is currently offering a welcome bonus of being able to receive 5 Marriott free night awards when you spend $5,000 or more in the first 3 months of having the card, with each of those free night awards being worth up to 50,000 Marriott points for a total of 250,000 Marriott points. The points guide gives Marriott points an average value of 0.8 cents per point, and in my experience, I've been able to get at least that, and in some cases even more. So if we even just value those Marriott points at the points guide estimate of 0.8 cents per point, then since you're technically able to get a maximum value of 250,000 points from those 5 Marriott free night awards, you get a total monetary value of $2,000, which is pretty insane considering the Bonvoy Boundless has an annual fee of $95. And so the value that you'd get from the welcome bonus would give you 20 times more value than the annual fee. Additionally, the spend requirement for this welcome bonus is $5,000. So since you can get a value of $2,000 from this welcome bonus, you get a really high return on spend of 40%. Over the past year or so, we've seen the welcome bonus for the Bonvoy Boundless fluctuate between 3 to 5 free night awards. So if the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless is on your list as a credit card that you want to get, then right now is a great time to get the card to take advantage of the 5 free night award offer. I do have a decent amount of limited time welcome bonuses that I want to talk about in this video, so I'm going to be pretty quick when I discuss the long-term value for each of these cards. But the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless is going to give you automatic Silver Elite status. However, the most impactful benefit on the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless is that you're going to get a free night award on your card member anniversary every single year that is going to be valid for a hotel stay up to a redemption level of 35,000 points. And the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless should at least get you upwards of $250 in value, but it's going to give you significantly more value than the annual fee and make the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless a keeper card within your credit card setup. Next up, we have the elevated welcome bonuses for both the personal and business versions of the Chase World of Hyatt. If we start with the personal Chase World of Hyatt card, which has an annual fee of $95, the elevated welcome bonus is going to give you a potential total of 65,000 Hyatt points, but that will be broken down into receiving 35,000 bonus points after you spend $3,000 or more in purchases during the first 3 months, and then the ability to potentially receive another 30,000 bonus points since you'll get 2x back on all purchases that you make during the first 6 months of having the card. That welcome bonus is just a tad bit elevated, since usually the regular welcome bonus for the personal Chase World of Hyatt card is going to be to receive a total of 60,000 points and 30,000 points when you spend $3,000 or more in the first 3 months. But this card typically doesn't offer any welcome bonus at all, so an additional 5,000 Hyatt points is better than nothing. Even if you got the Chase World of Hyatt card and you just went for the first part of that welcome bonus, so the 35,000 bonus points, well, Hyatt points are one of the most valuable points currencies, period. And in a lot of cases, you can get upwards of 2 cents per point in value, or in some cases, even higher than that. So if we conservatively value Hyatt points at 2 cents per point, then even just the first part of this welcome bonus, so the 35,000 points, would give you a value of $700, which is 7 times more value than the $95 annual fee. Given that the spend requirement for the first part of this welcome bonus is $3,000, you get a solid return on spend of 23%. Now, if we take a look at the welcome bonus for the $199 business version of the Chase World of Hyatt, the current elevated welcome bonus allows you to receive up to 75,000 bonus points, which will be broken down by 60,000 bonus points when you spend $5,000 or more in the first 3 months of having the card, and then an additional 15,000 bonus points when you spend $12,000 or more in the first 6 months. The welcome bonus for the business version of the World of Hyatt card does end on March 6th, so if this is something that you're interested in, then you want to act fast. Again, if we go by the same thought process here, I think most people would go for those first 60,000 bonus points when you spend $5,000 or more in the first 3 months. So if we again take the conservative value of 2 cents per point for Hyatt points, then those 60,000 points would give you $1,200 in value, which is going to give you 6 times more value than the annual fee. Additionally, since the spend requirement is $5,000 and the value that you're able to get from this welcome bonus is $1,200, you get a spend requirement of 24%. Ultimately, Hyatt points are very valuable and highly sought after, so both of these welcome bonuses can be very lucrative in that sense. However, despite the welcome bonus on the business version of the Chase World of Hyatt being really high, I just don't think it's that good of a card. And instead, I think the better long-term option is the personal version of the Chase World of Hyatt card. Since the personal version of the Chase World of Hyatt card is going to give you a free night award at a category 1 through 4 Hyatt property, which is going to give you more value than the annual fee and make that card a keeper card. Okay, but next up, we have the unique welcome bonus offers that are currently available for the Chase Freedom Flex and the Chase Freedom Unlimited. That unique welcome bonus on both of these cards is going to be to receive a $200 bonus when you spend $500 or more during the first 3 months of having the card, plus getting 5% back on gas stations and grocery stores and up to a combined $12,000 spent during your first year. Since the spend requirement for this welcome bonus is so low at $500, you're at the very minimum going to get a return on spend of 40%. But that $200 bonus is also going to be given to you in the form of 20,000 Chase points. So there's absolutely a way that you could get significantly more value than just $200 if you utilize Chase's travel partners with a valuable transfer partner like Hyatt. Plus, of course, the 5% back that you get on grocery stores and gas stations during your first year is going to be given to you in the form of Chase points as well. So you'll basically be able to use the Chase Freedom Flex or the Chase Freedom Unlimited as your dedicated gas station and grocery store card during your first year, which is going to allow you to accumulate a significant amount of Chase points, which is the most valuable points currency that is out there. Additionally, the Chase Freedom Unlimited is going to give you point multipliers of 5x back on travel booked through the Chase portal, 3x back on dining in drugstores, and then 1.5x back on all purchases, while the Chase Freedom Flex gives you point multipliers of 5x back on rotating quarterly categories, 5x back on travel booked through the Chase portal, 3x back on dining in drugstores, and then 1x back on everything else. So long term, beyond the welcome bonuses, the best use case with the Chase Freedom Unlimited is going to be to use it as a catch-all card to get 1.5x back on all purchases. And then the use case with the Chase Freedom Flex is to use it for those 5x back on rotating quarterly categories, which includes popular spending categories like grocery stores and gas stations. Next up is another no annual fee credit card, which is the Citi Double Cash. The Citi Double Cash actually isn't offering any sort of elevated offer necessarily, but the reason that it made this list is because usually the Citi Double Cash doesn't offer any welcome bonus at all. However, right now the Citi Double Cash is offering a welcome bonus of being able to receive $200 cash back when you spend $1,500 or more in the first 6 months of having the card. By itself, the return isn't great since you'll only get a 13% return on spend, but just like with the Chase Freedom cards that I just discussed, the $200 cash back is going to be given to you in the form of 20,000 Citi thank you points. So if you pair that with a higher tier Citi credit card like the Citi Premier, then you can transfer those Citi thank you points out to Citi's travel partners and get significantly higher value. The long-term value on the Citi Double Cash is pretty straightforward since you'll basically get 2x back on all purchases, which makes it a great option as a catch-all card. And if you've been considering getting the Citi Double Cash, then right now is a great time to do so since you'll be able to capitalize on a welcome bonus. Next up, we have the elevated welcome bonuses that are currently available for the Delta co-branded American Express cards, which coincides with the major changes that were just made to all of these Delta credit cards. So if you want to see a full video breaking down those changes, then watch this video next. Also, real quick, if you are interested in any of the welcome bonuses that I'm discussing in this video, then I have all of those welcome bonuses linked down in the description. So feel free to go check those out. Okay, but now if we start with the welcome bonuses on the personal Delta SkyMiles cards, the personal Delta SkyMiles Gold card is offering an elevated welcome bonus of being able to receive 70,000 bonus miles when you spend $3,000 or more in the first 6 months of having the card. The personal Delta SkyMiles Platinum card is offering an elevated welcome bonus of being able to receive 90,000 bonus miles when you spend $4,000 or more in the first 6 months of having the card. The personal Delta SkyMiles Reserve card is offering an elevated welcome bonus of being able to receive 90,000 bonus miles when you spend $6,000 or more in the first 6 months of having the card. And if we take a look at the business version, some of the elevated welcome bonuses are actually a bit higher, with the business version of the Delta SkyMiles Gold card giving you a welcome bonus of being able to receive 80,000 bonus miles when you spend $6,000 or more in the first 6 months of having the card. The business version of the Delta Platinum card giving you a welcome bonus of being able to receive 100,000 bonus miles when you spend $8,000 or more in the first 6 months of having the card. And the business version of the Delta Reserve card, giving you a welcome bonus of being able to receive 110,000 bonus miles when you spend $12,000 or more in the first 6 months of having the card. For the most part, these elevated welcome bonuses are going to work best for Delta loyalists, or at least people who fly on Delta a decent amount. But if you do fall under one of those categories, or maybe you just want to take advantage of something like the $0 introductory annual fee that you get on one of the Delta Gold cards, then right now could be a great time to take advantage of the elevated welcome bonuses and get one of these Delta credit cards. Finally, we have more of a niche card, which is the $395 Capital One VentureX Business. The Capital One VentureX Business currently has a limited time welcome bonus of being able to receive up to 300,000 bonus miles, but that is going to be broken up into earning 150,000 miles when you spend $20,000 or more in the first 3 months, and then an additional 150,000 miles if you spend $100,000 in the first 6 months. Obviously, $100,000 in 6 months is a massive amount. And like for me, my business is this YouTube channel and I spend a very, very small fraction of that. So for most people, the first part of that welcome bonus is probably going to be a lot more attainable if you have like a big purchase coming up or something like that. So you're able to hit these $20,000 spend requirement in the first 3 months. Since the spend requirement is so high at $20,000, if we value those 150,000 Capital One miles that you get on the first part of this welcome bonus at 1 cent per point, so $1,500 in value, then you would get a return on spend of 7.5%. But of course, that could be a lot higher if you're able to get more value for your Capital One miles by leveraging some higher value travel redemptions and things like that. Outside of the welcome bonus, the business version of the Capital One VentureX is going to be very similar to the personal version of the VentureX, since you'll get the same point multipliers, the $300 travel credit, 10,000 bonus miles, and of course, lounge access. But in conclusion, I talked about a lot of different elevated welcome bonus offers in this video, and I know that there's going to be something for everybody. Also, let me know down in the comments if you're going to be going for an elevated welcome bonus somewhat soon, and which card that you're going after. If you enjoyed this video, then I think you'll enjoy this video where I go over why you might want to avoid Capital One credit cards unless you can handle these 6 things. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Peace.